Boy JAYSTAR back again with another video for you guys. I heard from comments and some of my friends too been hitting me up in my IG and stuff like that. So since I've been posting this, with this new channel and everything, I've been hearing how do you pick low owned players or sleepers, because I know everybody has a hard time with those. So especially in these showdowns and things like that. So I'm gonna just show you like the things that I like to look for picking sleepers, because I've done a good job picking sleepers. Like, and I don't always just pick a kicker either. So I don't really like ever picking kickers, but just because I feel like one catch or one big catch or one big run, one big touchdown, usually can beat a kicker. More than likely. Only the best time I feel like picking kickers, high scoring teams, of course, but also high scoring teams with kickers that can kick far. So I know what's the name? The Ravens. They're not a high scoring team really, but they do have a great kicker in Justin Tucker. Like he can kick from far. So but teams that have really good kickers and score a lot like that, they're gonna kick. I mean, you think of the Bengals. They was a good high scoring team to me. And they have a great kicker. He kicks for far. McPherson, I believe his name is. So those are the type of teams I would pick a kicker in. As a it wouldn't be really a sleeper because, like I said, everybody kind of picks a kicker. But I'm just here on the showdown for the first week, on Thursday night. I just made a quick little, lineup right here. I just wanted to pick like one of the highest captains, and kind of pick some of the highest players, just so I can get to this part where I got like 4,800, left. And definitely, first person right here is Henderson, backup running back, which, like I said, last year was winning in 4v2 lineups and stuff like that. Backup running backs was just coming in late in the game and breaking a big run or getting that last touchdown. So like this could easily be, the person, you take. But like I said, this lineup is already, it would close out, like zero it out right here if I took him. So that's not really a sleeper. A sleeper is usually when you take somebody and nobody has them. They're very low owned and probably leaves you with a lot of money. More than likely, it's probably going to leave you with a lot of money. So the best way to do it is I like to check out this site right here. If y'all haven't heard of it, NFL Savant, come on here, and I'm on here right now, and I just already clicked on the Bills. So when you come on here, the main part right here though, just show y'all real quick. You click on the Bills, go to targets, and so you can see, just the downfield targets, who has the most, period, on the team. Stephon Diggs, you see, from last season at least. Next season, when it starts, you'll come on here, it'll be the first game, and it'll already have, the 10 or 12 targets that Stephon Diggs has. They don't have Cole Beasley anymore. They don't have Emmanuel Sanders anymore. So this will be more updated. But for now, like just saying, like, some of these weapons are still on this team. So I can just go through here. And then my thing is, what I like to look for is red zone targets. That's usually my first thing I like to look for in picking a sleeper, because I want to pick somebody that's going to get a lot of points real fast. You know what I'm saying? So like, a touchdown is automatically 6 points. Really, it's automatically 7 points if they catching it. So even if it's from 1 yard, they're gonna get 7 points, because the catch is 1 point and then they get the 6 points. So, but my thing is, they might get 10 yards and then you got 8 points, right? That can just automatically almost outdo a kicker. You know what I mean? A kicker only kicked twice, 7 points, bang. That 1 point, now you lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, the person that got the kicker, now he lost because you had that little low sleeper person that came in and caught the ball. So like, I like to look at right here, these red zone targets. You go right here, you get the completions 20, right? You get the amount of targets 33, right? But you actually get the completion. The best thing I like too is they got the completion percentage. And you can go look at like Singletary's 5 for 5. You know what I'm saying? Also, it even tells you the amount of touchdowns they got from the red zone right here. So I love this site right here for that reason. And then, like I said, you can look at, like, I would look at something like, okay, so we know Stephon Diggs, Dawson Knox, Gabriel Davis, Cole Beasley, Emmanuel Sanders, all the way to like right here about, and most of the teams is going to be like to right here, like their fifth person will probably be their main targeted people that everybody is going to have ownership of, you know what I'm saying, especially in the showdown. But from 6 and on, those are going to be sleepers. So my thing is Zach Moss, not Devin Singletary this time because, like, he was the starting running back. Don't know if he will be this year. But like Isaiah McKenzie, Sweeney, and when they had Matt Breida, I don't think they have him anymore. But I don't even think he has any targets though in here. Oh yes, he does. He's 3 for 3. Just wait. Oh, okay. For some reason, oh, you gotta hover over it. My bad. Okay, yeah. So, and he actually had a touchdown and stuff like that. So that's what I would look for because those are my sleepers. Then, like, that's who I'm gonna go back. So when I go back and do this, and I'm gonna see, like, so I go past first person that comes up is Zach Moss, I believe. Was he on there? Yeah, right there, 7. 7 targets. I go look at the percent, completion percent. I usually want it to be higher than 50 something, because I like to kind of get somebody that's up here like with the main people. You know what I'm saying? But I'll take a 57%. It's not bad. I mean, he catches most of this, the targets that he gets in the red zone. And my whole thing is, this could be, this 20 yards out. So if it's 20 yards out and he catches it and takes it to the house, thank you. Because, oh my God, I'm going to get 10 points. And those 10 points will probably, like I'm saying, these sleeper people, this is how they end up beating the kicker. And then you'd be pissed off because you had the kicker and he got stuck at 9. And here comes Zach Moss with a catch from 20 yards and it's a touchdown late in the game. And then it kicks you out of first place. It happens all the time. You're like, how in the hell did this person have Zach Moss at 3% ownership or something like that? Or Isaiah McKenzie, because Isaiah McKenzie's going to leave a lot of money on this. If I take Isaiah McKenzie, I'm going to be left with 2,400 here. And most people don't want to leave no 2,400. But like I said, when you come to NFL Savant right here and you look at red zone targets, McKenzie was 4th, right behind Singletary. You know what I'm saying? Who's a starting running back. So if a 4th receiver that comes in, he might come in at the goal line, like I said, and they might want to mix it up for the first time because they already been rolling with Stephon, Gabriel Davis, Cole Beasley, and the defense kind of knows what they're probably running with those 3 set, receivers. But when they put Isaiah McKenzie in there, they might not be playing him too hard. They might not double him. And then he's really fast and he's actually a decent receiver. So he gets open or something like that on a quick little slant and bang, there goes that sleeper person that nobody really had. Might be the percent right here that is showing this 3% own, or it might be that 0.28% own, because that's how those sleepers be, man. Nobody ever is on them. And it, like I said, it's because it leaves so much money. But when you go to the Savant right there, man, you can really find out who is really being targeted in the red zone that can get you a lot of points real fast. And that's who you want as your sleepers, man. You don't want somebody who doesn't get a lot of points, like, or might not even be in enough. Like, I don't want to pick, Reggie Gillum, you know what I'm saying? Because he's never really in. I don't want Jake Kumaro, you know what I'm saying? Because he's never really in. Unless I figure out that, Isaiah McKenzie or some of these other receivers was hurt. And then I come on here and I see that Jake Kumaro has been targeted in the red zone, by this team before. And I know all those targets that are like usually play ahead of him, aren't playing today. Then I'm definitely taking Jake Kumaro. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking him. Because that's going to be a sleeper that's going to be 0.64% on or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, or just 1% on. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's going to know about that. But this is a great site. It's a free site. Just come on here and just check it out, y'all. Definitely helps with picking your sleepers. Or, like I said, another thing, though, when you go to Savant, and then you just look at the main targets. Main targets right here. All these main targets. Just down the field targets, throughout the whole drive, who gets targeted the most. And I still would look at Isaiah McKenzie. You know what I'm saying? Like Zach Moss, stuff like that. Like, those are people I would look for. Like I said, Breida, if I seen that his targets was above 10 or something like that, 15 targets at least. If Kumaro had more targets and I knew, like I said, some people was out or something like that. But also what I would like to know is, like, how are these people being used with these targets, because if Kumaro comes in and he only comes in for like a deep play, which I think like Isaiah McKenzie plays a slot, but and he might start this year over Jamison Crowder is what I'm hearing, from training camp so far over there. But if I see that Isaiah McKenzie comes in and he takes like deep shots to Isaiah McKenzie and his targets might be the lowest on this thing, but if every time it's a deep target, then that's the kind of players you want, because like I said, you want fast points. So you want somebody that's plus 20-yard catches and stuff like that. Might turn into a 40-yard, or it could be a 40-yard catch. So that means, they catch that ball. They already got, 5 points. They catch it at the 40. That's 5 points. Don't let them then go for 30 more yards. Or they just might catch one more time like that later in the game, and then they got 10 points. So you just want fast points, man. Like the most points you can get fast. That's what you're kind of looking for. And like I said, you're also looking for the snap counts. You're always looking for the snap counts, man. Cause like I said, this kind of gives you a little bit of, how much they're really on the field. Because I mean, you see 142, targets for Stephon Diggs, but anybody that's above these levels over here is probably in the game. Period. They're in the game somehow. and they get in target. So they're in some snaps account, some snap counts of the game. You know what I mean? And you want a sleeper that's actually in the game and gets targets. And definitely if they get targets here and they get targets here in the red zone, then you definitely want to take a shot at them, and that's gonna make it easier for y'all to pick the right players. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to, just don't want to be picking safe options. Because usually like they don't come through. I don't know why they don't come through, and then somebody has this low on Isaiah McKenzie or Matt Breida or something like that, and they come through late because nobody has them. Nobody has them. And the thing is, like, they're a type of player like McKenzie. He's a fast player, so like he can turn a screenplay into a 50-yarder. And don't let them be close enough where the 50 yards is the touchdown already, Then he gets the touchdown. You got 11 points right there, like 11 or 12 points easily. And that's going to be more than likely more than the kicker that you could have took for a safe pick, So I just wanted to show y'all how to pick sleepers, man, on this video real quick, because I know a lot of people have a hard time, like I said, and I know it's very hard to leave this much salary on the slate or whatever, in your lineup and things like that. But when you pick in Henderson, Bills defense, and Matt Gay, of course, and Rams defense, that's where everybody else is at. Just want y'all to know, like, that's where everybody else is at. I mean, because especially with the defense, since they both start off with 10 points, and they always got opportunity then to add on to it with an interception, sack, adding on 1 or 2 points there, and then they can get a pick six or return something for a touchdown. So that's why people take the defenses. Then the kickers usually always gonna get you some type of points. The extra point kick or just a field goal kick from deep, they gonna get some points throughout the game. So people love taking these safe options. All I'm trying to say. Backup running backs, they did very well, last year. But like I said, you want running backs though. Like when you pick running backs, you want more pass catching ones, is what I would say. But also if it's a backup, you just know it's just more shifty, more fast and stuff than the main running back that they have. Like how like Derrick Henry is such a he's pretty fast too, but I mean, like, he's a strong back. He's a one style kind of play back, But if they had a backup that was like a James Cook, who's probably more shifty and stuff like that, probably can break, some tackles or break somebody's ankles and take it to 50 yards, you know what I'm saying? Like, or pass catching a screenplay and be gone, stuff like that. Those are the type of sleeper plays you want, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Isaiah McKenzie is a fast receiver. You know what I mean? Like, and he's very, small, fast receiver, different than the receivers that they have out wide when it comes to Stephon Diggs and Gabriel Davis, and also a different receiver that won't be, stuck by two people at all times, so he's under the radar. And like I said, especially when they had Cole Beasley there and stuff like that, when you tossing him into the lineup, they're probably not doubling him. So on the goal line, they're not doubling him. And those are the people you're looking for quick points. Just like when a backup running back comes in, when it's not Henry and they bring in, like I said, if they had James Cook and they brought in James Cook, you're not thinking James Cook's going to run the ball in. Especially if they're at like the 10-yard line, not really right on the goal line, and you bring in James Cook, they're not thinking they're about to run the ball. So they might be lighting the box. And that's how these sleeper people get like 10, 7 points, 8 points, something like that real quick. You want them quick, big points, man. That's how you get the right sleepers, man. I just wanted y'all to learn this, today, because I've been getting a lot of comments from friends and also in my comments on the other videos, my past videos. So I just wanted to teach y'all real quick how to pick these sleepers the right way. You're going to have to leave some salary sometimes, but I mean, you want to win these slates, these big money that's these slates is, you talking about $1 million and stuff like that. You're going to have to leave a lot of money on the table, man, to win this, like for real, because if you want to win by yourself, I mean, somebody might, you might win this with picking this one right here, just putting in Henderson and it being zeroed out. But more than likely, you're going to be tied with the world and everything like that. But if you go ahead and find a sleeper that can make a big play, and get you a lot of points real quick. Because, I mean, that lineup with Henderson could be first place lineup. And Henderson could have 12 points. You know what I'm saying? But then McKenzie gets a 50-yard bomb touchdown. And he surpasses him. He surpasses Henderson. You know what I'm saying? Henderson has 14 points. And then on that one catch, McKenzie is right behind him now. And then they get the ball back one more time. And then McKenzie takes a screenplay for 30 yards. And boom, there it goes. He's past Henderson. And 24 left on the salary. You're winning by yourself now. So just wanted to show y'all real quick how to pick these sleepers. Like I said, go ahead and check out this site. It's free, NFL Savant. Check out the targets, and then try to put together like, okay, total passing targets with the goal line and red zone targets, you know, and find the sleeper. Find the sleeper, man. It's not gonna be that hard if you use this site. It's a very good site to use, man. And like I said, but also just pay attention to the type of player you're picking. Like, is it a player who can make a big play, you know, or just get a touchdown, you know, and maybe get another play later on that could be a bigger play later, you know. But like, those are the fast, quick, big points in one play. Because more than likely a sleeper is only gonna get like one opportunity and maybe two. You know what I'm saying? Depending if they're down big and stuff like that, then they might get multiple opportunities late in the last 2 minutes. The little garbage little, you know, touchdown or garbage little passes they be getting. But you want the player that can make big plays in that garbage time. So, like I said, McKenzie, James Cook, and stuff like that. There's even people down here at the bottom here too. But like I said, Jake Kumaro, if you knew Jake Kumaro was going to play because Isaiah McKenzie or some other receiver was out, could be a good play because he's a big target. He goes deep down the field. And like I said, so a 40-yard bomb to him, and then he might catch the touchdown right after that. And then you like, because he was one-on-one covered, you know? Those are the type of plays you want to have, man, for your sleepers. But it's your boy JAYSTAR. I want to say I appreciate all y'all likes, comments, the subscribers, man. All of y'all, man. I really appreciate it, man. It's keeping me motivated to keep producing these videos for y'all. I don't know what my next video will be, but like I told y'all before, just go ahead and comment below. Let me know what y'all might want to see next. And I got y'all. You know, it's your boy JAYSTAR. I'm out. Peace.